Okay, today's episode is not about church music, which is crazy because it's Christmas and there's so much music, but bear with me. This one is about homeschooling. So particularly there's a group called the Institute for Excellence in Writing, which has a 12 Days of Christmas offer, which is actually on the 12 Days of Christmas. So many businesses put their 12 days offers in Advent, but yeah, Christmas starts Christmas Day, goes through to Epiphany, or there's other final points if you want to get into that. But anyway, yes, not about church music and liturgical stuff. This is about writing. So because it is about writing, I have written a script, and so far I haven't actually I'm looking at it now. So I'm going to read this script and be more organized and give you a nice, concise video because your time is worth it and I should be more respectful of your time and prepare better. So here we go. You ready? Okay. The 12 days of Christmas are fast approaching, and this drives me to finally write about the Institute for Excellence in Writing, or IEW, so that I can encourage you to sign up for their offers. I don't get a kickback, it's just I'm enthusiastic about this. Last year, I participated and was so inspired by their teacher training that I became a registered instructor. And since then, I've waded through 6 out of their 9 units with my own children and some tutoring students as well. So my first encounter with IEW was not so enthusiastic. Their website seemed confusing. They have updated their website since then. I still find it confusing, but that might just be me. Their website seemed confusing and their products expensive. Their products still seem expensive to me. Actually, they seem really cheap because they're in US dollars. Just when you translate to Australian and then tack on the postage, it's prohibitive, yes. So the glowing reviews couldn't quite shake my own deep-seated apprehension about teaching writing. So over many years, maths tutoring was my thing, maths. And I secured a place at a local tutoring centre. Tutoring maths, not English, yeah. Desperately, they asked me to tutor remedial reading for dyslexic students, as I am a native English speaker and a lot of them weren't. But anyway, I'm a native English speaker by Australian standards, so if you're from England, you might... Yes, I know I have an accent, yes. Some students responded well to the Barton method, which is what they used at the centre, which is a respected dyslexia program from the US. So you had this different... Anyway, yes. But others wanted help with writing in particular, which the Barton method does not directly address. I don't think it even does indirectly Anyway, yes. This puzzle of how to develop better writing skills became a bit of a preoccupation, preparing me to receive the IEW 12 Days of Christmas Giving. So each day, a new presentation described a different facet of IEW's well-developed arsenal of resources. The premier resource is the teacher training course entitled Teaching Writing, Structure and Style. This is the course which started the whole business and is still the core offering. The course is comprised of a series of videos and that manual. Yes. One of the 12 Days of Christmas Giving gave 3 months access to the videos and a variety of PDFs, including a Spanish version of the manual and English versions of the handouts required to complete the assignments. It was completing the assignments that helped me convince me of the efficacy of the system. The discussions in the videos demonstrate the flexibility of the system, utilizing any text you may want to give your students. Annually, your students cycle through the same system, building on last year's skills to finally conquer the complete checklist. The picture comes together over time, making sense of the woolly topic of teaching good writing. Now, one downside of the IEW ecosystem is that they sell a wide range of tantalizing resources. You can feel the salesy side of the website in tension with the simplicity of the structure and style system. Now, seasoned homeschoolers often warn against buying too many expensive books only to have them sit on your shelf. Fortunately, IEW offers a 100% satisfaction guarantee, so you can return books. But then again, from Australia, that's going to involve prohibitive postage. But making things easier for homeschool mums, by preparing materials in a convenient format, they have video courses and printed materials on a range of topics. The new collaboration with Hillsdale College has produced some particularly tempting books. If you find something that fits your students, this can be a great help, but I wonder if it would be better to stick with empowering parents and teachers to start with the basics. But over time, I have come to favour following the ideas in the teacher training course, the Teaching Writing with Structure and Style, or TWSS, using materials we have to hand and topics we're studying in other areas, science, anything, yeah. The principles are very adaptable. Their premium membership gives access to the TWSS videos and many other downloads, including a voluminous PDF by the name of Writing Source Packet, which gives copious quantities of sources adapted for getting started with the system. Although there are many other books and courses available, the premium membership gives all you need to get stuck into TWSS and actually teaching writing with structure and style. So hopefully they might include access to premium membership in this year's 12 Days of Christmas Giving. There are so many great ideas floating around in the IEW archives. There's ideas from Suzuki and the Proto-Gymnasmato, if you're classically inclined, as well as the years of teaching experience from Anna Ingham, Dr. James Webster, and Andrew Purua. The Arts of Language podcast is also a fantastic free resource with over 400 episodes and new ones released every week. Episode 371, The Art of Telling Jokes, is the first episode which really grabbed me. Mr. Purua is a really interesting character. IEW headquarters are very close to Clear Creek Monastery in Oklahoma. Mr. Purua is Catholic, and some very Catholic choices in content crop up in some courses. Even their unusual accuracy in celebrating the 12 days of Christmas between Christmas and Epiphany points to some good Catholic influence. I admit, I did start this off. Did I say this before? I started this off with a keyword outline, as per Unit 1 of Teaching Writing with Structure and Style. I have endeavoured to vary my sentence openers and close each paragraph with a good clincher. Looking up the links has reminded me of how much I have learned and am still learning about writing. If you would like a hand, you can contact me. I can Zoom or Google Meet. I would love an excuse to get more IEW books, despite what my sensible side says about using already available resources. The main idea with this article is to show my thoughts on IEW, so I have something to point to when I suggest people sign up for the 12 days offer, with the clarification that you don't have to buy everything that they offer, but they do have a great skeleton underneath all their different courses. Okay, so thank you for watching this video or listening to the podcast. I hope this inspires you to look into IEW if you're teaching writing, or even if you want to be able to write better. It does help you construct ideas, think about things, and it helps you remember things. Like if you listen to something really interesting, you could write a summary and it will cement it in your brain and might give you more insights into that topic. It's a tool for every human being. So if you are a human being, have a look into IEW. And especially if you can get their freebies for the 12 days of Christmas. And I think that's it. Would you like more homeschooly sort of content on different... I don't usually go in for fancy products generally with homeschooling because I'm a cheapskate. But yeah, if you want more stuff like this, get in touch to push me along. And I'm totally doing more music. Any suggestions on things I should do in particular? Yeah. Anyway, God bless. Happy Advent and happy antiphon week sort of thing. Yeah, God bless. Not first.